this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on today, Luke Mbamute.
Well, Mbamute was a question mark coming into the league. People didn't know what position he was. And I'll tell you what position he plays. He plays winner, okay, because he can defend, he can score off the dribble, he can get offensive rebounds. He just does whatever you need of him to help win a game.
Well, he's a team player. And you know, he was a winner at UCLA too. And the good scouts saw that quality. They also saw a great athlete, long kid, who was a willing learner. All these things make a difference. They had gold with that. This is the last stop for the 76ers before returning with the shot. Nice shot from the wing. The captain's got his second basket of the game.
This is a team that needs to set high goals for itself. It needs to challenge itself. So I think he's sort of laying the chips on the table and kind of seeing what's going to happen.
Now here's Carter Williams. Defense is right there. And a fast break now for New York. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, they came in against an opponent that most people didn't expect them to beat. So they played well. They didn't seem intimidated at all to me.
High scoring game. Fires the three. Shot's good. 13 points in the game.
You can't leave him alone.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at New York. Right now, they're locked into third place in the...
And Coach Brett Brown said he's more than he's bargained for. More skilled, tougher, prideful, and competitive. But Coach loves his playmaking as well, saying, quote, his size enables him to play with a different vision line. He understands how to run a team and find his teammates.
3-point shot tonight. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And what a game for the captain. He's got 16 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Richardson comes in for Tony Wroten.
New York, he's really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find him.
The captain passes to Outlaw. The three-pointer is right on target. Here's Wroten, and it's blocked.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong.
To the captain. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket. The players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Well, you look at Carter Williams, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, the captain, down a few spots. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes. Carter Williams dishes to Shved, and that one's good.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
For us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys. The captain in their last game against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He finished with 60 points and was really a dynamic force, finding teammates and playing tough D on the other end. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
He knew it was his night. He just attacked relentlessly.
Got that one up quick. The captain's got 28.
What a quarter for him.
Just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And in that game, as I watched it, they were dominant defensively down on the low block.
New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Huffman. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. The pass to the captain. The dish to Carmelo. And he's good on the three ball. Anthony's got 5 now. Williams can't get it to go.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony. They'd love to get more of those. Nice passing by New York here. Here's Huffman. And again, it's New York.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Thompson with it. He's got 6. He kicks to Roten. Back to Thompson from outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, the way they just kept coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Both free throws, good from the captain.
He has such terrific. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Man, he has been.
Here's Huffman, the 15-footer, good. The captain's got 42 in the game. And what do you guys think about his...
He's sort of laying the chips on the table and kind of seeing what's going to happen.
And Brown was a pretty good player, athletic, fast, great hands. After college, he played professionally in Australia.
And he ended up living there for 17 years. So between growing up in New England and his time down under, he developed. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. What a stellar outing in this one for the captain. He's got 42 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Elliott Williams. Both free throws. Another shot. Good D by Hardaway.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. The defense offers just a little bit of resistance.
The captain, Carter-Williams covering. For New York, they have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting.
And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Carter-Williams. It's rebounded by the captain. The captain's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Anthony. On the wing, Shumpert. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. That's 10 points from...
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way. Boy, I love it.
He's off on the second.
Well, a semi-productive trip to the line in the end, but we'll see how costly that miss is.
Nothing too
Fourth, only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He simply just...
And we're going to overtime. A riveting defensive play to keep them alive. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. Here's Huffman. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
That free throw, good from the captain. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the...
On the wing, Jason Richardson. Off target from outside.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Baamute against Anthony. Dallenberg sets a screen for Anthony. Pass to the captain. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Now he's playing
47% from the floor. Getting it done. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got
his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The Knicks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. So a close game sees New York take this one. You know, Clark, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime, they managed to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, but they pulled away at the end.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, the captain.
57 points. What a game. Would you agree that you put the team on your shoulders and just willed them to win with the way you were scoring?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. Sure, I led the way in scoring, but it was a total group effort out there, and we each played our part in getting it done. I just did what the team needed me to do. And tonight, the team needed me to put up points. Really, it's all about doing what needs to be done to come away with that win. That's what we play for, man. You know what I'm saying?
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams.
His elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home. Tipped away. Here's Anthony, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to the handed bowling bounce pass that never found its target. So, PG, if you're listening, get rid of that bounce pass for the target.
He's not only listening, he's playing. He's playing the game right now.
He's the real deal, though. He's one of the more enjoyable guys to watch and to hang out with.
The Knicks shooting their first. Here's D'Alembert.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spin.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Huffman. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
You know, going back to the last game, his free throw numbers really made a difference.
Well, in a close game like that, I mean, free throws mean so much to a team, Clark. So, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he was huge.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean,
the screen on George. The captain, he's guarded by Thornton. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot's good from the captain. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a really great
stall into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage.
He kicks to Stoudemire. The captain for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet?
For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard.
At least offensively speaking.
The shot's good from the captain.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for you.
Huffman, he's in at point guard. Out on the wings, it's the feisty pair of Mello and Shumpert. Travis Outlaw up there with D'Alembert. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Anthony. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. It's a 2 back to Anthony. The captain, he's guarded by Hill. The shot's good from the captain.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Huffman and the powerful one-handed slam. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Knicks?
Boy, they've...
Lets it go from the wing. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding...
There's the pass to the captain. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon.
He can really play and space that floor.
The captain passes to Smith. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Smith's got his second basket.
Get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by, and the first half ends in a close one. Knicks lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
And what a tremendous game for the captain. He's got 26 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, George and Stoa, they're the forwards. Thornton out there with George Hill. And it's Wright in at the center, locking down the middle. George dishes to Hill. He feeds it to Thornton. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Here's Huffman. Converts on the jumper for the easy two.
At miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Shots good by Anthony.
Straight buckets now at the rim.
Huffman sinks the 15-footer. For Indiana, they've gone fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, the Pacers head coach Frank Vogel has helped turn this team into a powerhouse. He's had a reputation for positivity, lifting his players up and boosting their confidence. As Paul George put it, coach has no shame in calling you out. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get embarrassed. No one wants that, Kevin.
He'll call you out, Doris. That's for sure. Thanks.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Stoudemire, and that is good.
Great interplay there between.
Here's the captain. And shot on the way. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to
leading by 3. Here's Huffman, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. He kicks it to Calderon. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Calderon's got 7 points in the game. Pacers trail by 3. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. You look at the Knicks. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place.
Different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Out on the wings, it's the feisty pair of Mello and Shepard. Gallenberg's out there with Stoudemire. And it's the captain at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throw.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
Rodney Stuckey's checked. Nice deep. Here's Huffman. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous.
Lays it up and banks it in. 41 points for the captain.
And it really could go either way. He wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page. And
dishes to Dallenberg. With the lead pass. Savage. That's the record. New York leading by 4. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Both free throws good from the cat right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game. Yeah, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
To the inside. And that one's good. Shepard.
Despite his ineffectiveness, more intense.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. His finishes can be dazzling, especially
Sharks, guys.
And the call will be against George Hill. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You can't be happy about it, but honestly, at this point, the game's probably out of reach anyway. C.J.
Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. 11 seconds left in the 4th. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving. And
the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will vary for sure.
So it's New York picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, the captain.
Strong effort for you in a win. Did you feel like you were at the top of your game, or could we have gotten a little bit more out of you?
Man, if I had more to give, I would have given it. I'm always going to lay it all out on the line, regardless of what kind of game it is. It could be the first game of the regular season or Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And you can rest assured that I'll be giving 110%. It's just the way I was taught to play from a very early age, man. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have a really good or even a really bad game now and then, but even when I do, it's always coming from a place of maximum effort.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports, along with Doris.
Between the lines, you want to outdo whoever's in front of you. Brandon Knight primarily was effective as a spot up
there to prevent him from firing that time, but I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from the captain. The captain's got 7 points in the game on the sideline.
Kev, Derek Fisher and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Offensively, he knows their shots are going to be challenged inside, going up against a team with some shot blocking in the middle. He said they have to keep the ball moving, and he's had them practicing their in-between shots as well. Guys, those shots can be tricky.
Checked in for Dallenberg. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really move.
Here's Huffman, and he dunks it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game. No luck, and New York the other way now. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks.
Screen, very nice.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for the captain. He's already up to 14 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the 3-point line.
So passes it tonight. Out to Parker. Here's the 3. No good. Knicks trail by 4. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. Parker out there with Mike Scott. And it's Sanders in at the 5. Huffman. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. To Dallenberg. The captain. He nails it. And we're tied up. The captain's got Mayo. Here's Knight. Knicks with the rebound. The captain's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stoudemire with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 2. Boy, 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. Take a look at the Knicks. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good.
Be taking the league by storm.
Yeah, they've been impressive, no doubt about it. Among the league's best as we approach the postseason. You know, he started
moving around to get his teammates involved as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of... Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the 1 spot since the All-Star break. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge
for Milwaukee. Patterson bringing the double. Here's Smith. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defenders. Guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop. They laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Wasted no time on that one.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season in Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there.
The right defensive play.
I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk. But you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized, but I like his effort at that end of the floor.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Harry Sanders is checked in for Patterson. Mike Scott comes in for John Henson. Parker's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Kendall Marshall one. Bucks lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And now, brought to you.
And a breathtaking view of the iconic skyscrapers near Times Square as we welcome you back. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, his ability to disrupt passes and get a hand on the ball, force a turnover, make a steal, it's been really impressive.
When he defends you, he basically forces you to play perfect. Any lapse of concentration, and he'll pick your pocket.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade. Dishes to Carmelo. From the arc, and that one's good. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
You can't leave him.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo's guard skills belie his height, which is approaching 7 feet. Coach Jason Kidd said he's literally growing. When you see him in the open court,
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half.
Still, they on the same page.
The shot's good from the captain. The captain for Parker. That's good. And that's 11 points for O.J. Mayo.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Amari Stoudemire, number 1.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific array of low post moves that allows him to free himself up to get to the basket for a very high percentage. If you use your speed, go around the bigger defender. Larry Sanders, mostly an at-the-rim finisher to this point in his career. He can complete plays off pick and rolls. He's explosive.
Outside jumper. Fires for 3, and he gets it to go.
Well, it's been a tail. 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders.
Excellent D there from Anthony. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Milwaukee on top. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of
in the post. That makes him very valuable and dangerous, particularly in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's a guy that makes it really hard to defend him because he's so versatile.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Dishes it tonight. And the Bucks miss again.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
Like just another random NBA player out there tonight. Why do you think you blended in with the crowd so much in this game?
Reason. It just wasn't my role tonight to try to assert myself and take over. I don't see myself as the kind of player that's always in the limelight anyway. I try to take each game and figure out what I can do to best help the team win. Sure, it doesn't always work out like tonight, but that's how I've approached games my entire life. And I'm not about to change now.